Hey everyone, welcome back to CBS Bold and the Beautiful, your ultimate spot for all things the bold and the beautiful. If you're as obsessed with this soap as I am, you know Mondays deliver the juiciest drama. And today's episode from January 26th, 2026 did not disappoint. We're talking Finn facing a real emergency that flips everything upside down, Steffi jetting off on a surprise business trip, Electra battling nerves about leaving Will behind, and the massive twist: Will Spencer and Dylan ending up on babysitting duty together for little Hayes. Yes, you heard that right. The same Dylan who's been promising to respect boundaries after that infamous chicken dinner incident. This episode is classic B&B. One tiny emergency spirals into family tension, tested loyalties, and that slow burn romantic suspense we all live for. Today, I'm breaking it down scene by scene with actor spotlights, deep relationship analysis, throwback references, fan theories, and my bold predictions for what happens next. If you're new here or haven't subscribed yet, hit that red subscribe button right now, turn on notifications, and join the family. We do daily recaps, spoiler discussions, and polls you don't want to miss. Let's jump right in. We open at the iconic Cliff House. You know, that stunning Forrester Finnegan home with the ocean views that make us all jealous. Steffi Forrester Finnegan, played by the incredible Jacqueline MacInnes Wood, is packing last minute for a business trip. She has got that signature Steffi intensity, hair perfect, outfit on point, but there's guilt in her eyes as she talks to her husband, Finn, portrayed by the ever-charming Tanner Novlan. Steffi explains the situation. She has to step in because Ivy Forrester, Electra's usual travel buddy, couldn't make it. The trip to San Francisco is for Electra's jewelry line push, meeting buyers, sealing deals, big stuff for Forrester Creations. Steffi's apologetic, saying she'll be back soon, but Finn? He's the picture of calm support. "I've got this," he tells her, reassuring her about the kids. They share one of those passionate, lingering Steffi-Finn kisses that fans go wild for. You know the ones that remind us why this couple is endgame for so many viewers. Jacqueline MacInnes Wood absolutely crushes this scene. She balances Steffi's powerhouse businesswoman energy with her vulnerable mom and wife side. You feel her torn between duty to the family company and not wanting to leave Finn and the kids. Tanner Novlan plays Finn as the steady, reliable Dr. Hubby. No drama, just pure support. But come on, soaps thrive on curveballs, and we all sensed trouble brewing the second Steffi walked out that door. This moment is crucial setup. Steffi's absence creates the perfect vacuum for chaos at home. Without her there to anchor things, Finn's emergency later forces unlikely people together. Smart writing. It highlights how interconnected the families are. Cut to Forrester Creations' offices. Dylan, played by the talented Sydney Bullock, is having a heart-to-heart with Electra Forrester, brought to life by Linnea Grace. Dylan's reassuring Electra that she's learned her lesson. "I know the rules now," she says, promising to respect boundaries moving forward. She's reminding Electra, and us, that she has her own space in the guest room above Will's garage. No need to linger around the main areas. They share this emotional hug. It's sweet, almost sisterly. Dylan clearly idolizes Electra, seeing her as a mentor who's given her a second chance despite past drama. Electra has been generous, and Dylan's gratitude shines through. After the hug, Dylan exits, leaving Electra alone to process. Then, Steffi bursts in with the update. Ivy's out, Steffi's in. The trip's now just overnight. Steffi rearranged everything to make it quick and painless. Electra looks a little unsettled, maybe anxious about leaving Will or the pressure of the business meetings. Steffi switches to big cousin mode. Don't dwell on what could go wrong, focus on the positive. Linnea Grace nails Electra's vulnerability here. Electra's still relatively new to the Forrester legacy, and this trip feels like a major test of her confidence in the jewelry line. That earlier hug with Dylan adds depth. Dylan's past slip-ups make her promises feel tentative. Fans have been buzzing about this dynamic. Is Dylan truly reformed, or is temptation too strong? Fan Theory Corner. This scene subtly hints at Electra's insecurities in her relationship with Will. She's stepping up professionally, but personally, she's worried about distance creating cracks. Quick shift to the beach house. Katie Logan Spencer, the legendary Heather Tom, is picking up on her son Will's vibes. She senses he wants Electra to move in or at least spend more nights there. Will admits he's smitten. He just wants more time together. Heather Tom is phenomenal as Katie. Wise, a touch meddlesome, but always with love. She sees right through her kid. Crew Morrow brings that perfect mix of boyish charm and Spencer swagger, grown up but still vulnerable underneath. This short scene builds Will's motivation big time. He's not demanding cohabitation yet, but he's clearly invested. It contrasts sharply with the tension elsewhere. While Electra's off on business, Will's heart is pulling in multiple directions. Now, outside the beach house, Will's lifting weights. Classic soap eye candy. Shirt off, muscles flexing. Dylan watches from a distance, then approaches briefly. It's awkward. She's trying to keep it short and polite, honoring her promise to Electra. But the chemistry? Undeniable. Later, Will takes a call from Electra. He fills her in. Steffi's replacing Ivy, trips overnight. Relief washes over both. Short separation means less worry. After hanging up, Dylan reappears, looking uncomfortable. Will calls her out on avoiding him. Dylan confesses she doesn't want to upset Electra again. Will brings up the chicken dinner incident, that past misunderstanding where Electra got jealous seeing them interact too closely. Will brushes it off. It's no big deal. Dylan's basically living there. They're friends. Talking and hanging out is normal. Crew Morrow plays Will as reasonable and chill, while Dylan's desperate, loyal to Electra, but clearly drawn to Will. The tension simmers here. You can feel the push-pull, boundaries versus natural connection. Boom, the turning point. Both Dylan and Will realize they've missed texts from Finn. Suddenly, Finn rushes in wearing scrubs, stressed and urgent. He explains the crisis. Steffi's plane is airborne, Lee Finnegan is out of town, and Taylor Hayes is at a conference. Hayes Finnegan, played by Brian David Garlick, just finished half-day school, and Finn's been paged for a hospital emergency, probably emergency surgery. He needs someone to watch Hayes ASAP. Will and Dylan jump in immediately, happy to help. Hayes is excited to hang with cool Will and Dylan. Finn rushes off, grateful. Tanner Novlin sells Finn's panic perfectly. Doctor mode on, plaster mode. This is soap gold. The responsible Finn forced to rely on the very duo creating romantic ripples in the family. After Finn leaves, Dylan hesitates about going inside the beach house. She promised Electra no crossing lines. Will insists it's just babysitting Hayes, nothing more. Dylan relents. They head in for crafts with the thrilled Hayes. Clay projects, fun activities, quality time. The kids beaming. The episode ends on this sweet yet suspenseful note. Electra's away, boundaries bent, unsupervised time ahead. Viewers are left screaming at the screen. What happens next? That's the full scene-by-scene breakdown of January 26th, 2026 episode. Whew, so much packed into one show. Let's talk performances. Jacqueline MacInnes Wood and Tanner Novlin continue to make Steffi and Finn one of daytime's most believable couples. Their chemistry is effortless. Linnea Grace is killing it as Electra, showing growth but real human doubt. Crew Morrow's Will is the ultimate relatable guy next door with edge. Sydney Bullock's as Dylan brings nuance to a character who's trying to do right but keeps getting pulled back in. Relationship analysis. This episode screams setup for a Will-Electra-Dylan triangle. Electra's trust issues from the chicken dinner, Dylan's proximity, Will's laid-back attitude, it's all building. Finn's emergency forces Dylan and Will together, defying Electra's rules. Classic soap, absence plus proximity equals drama. Predictions. When Electra returns, she'll find out about the babysitting. Expect fireworks, maybe accusations, tears, ultimatums. Could this push Electra closer to Will or make her question everything? Dylan might confess feelings, or Finn's emergency ties into bigger hospital drama, Sheila Carrot vibes. Stuffy's quick trip might lead to her discovering something back home. What did you think? Did Dylan make the right call helping with Hayes, or should she have said no? Are you Team Will Electra, or do you see potential with Dylan? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. Like if you're loving these recaps, share with fellow B&B fans, and subscribe for tomorrow's Tuesday episode recap and predictions. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Stay soapy.